This weekend I had a chance to go over to BallPark Cards, Apple Valley, Minnesota. It has a pretty awesome shop. That flag I showed you in the beginning of the video, that was given, or I think it was purchased through John Blanchard, the former Yankee catcher, 1961 Yankees. And that came with him from Milwaukee. John Blanchard played the last year that Milwaukee played at County Stadium in Milwaukee. So that makes sense. So that's where that flag came from. Although it's possible it came from Yankee Stadium or somewhere else down the line. But this is pretty much what I picked up this weekend. I'll go over each one individually, show you the reason. And if you ever get it in Apple Valley, Minnesota, and you're looking for a card shop, check out the BallPark. Kelvin's very pleasant to deal with. His prices usually aren't firm. We'll start off with another Stevens Davis booklet from Men of America, 1929. This is a booklet of Walter Camp, the father of modern football, along with a few other legendary folks like John Heisman and Pop Warner and so on. This is a relatively inexpensive item for 1929, and I do have a set of these I'll be showing in the near future. This is a 1965 General Mills Earl Batty card. It's postcard size, facsimile signature. You can just barely see his chest protector there. And on the back you'll see a short bio, his statistics including minor leagues, and you'll see the General Mills logo. Awesome card. I don't see the General Mills cards around very often. I was happy to see it. I mean, Kelvin's got some awesome stuff that you don't see every day at his card shop. Next up we have a Jays Publishing, Hank Aaron from the Milwaukee Braves. I didn't have a Hank Aaron from Jays Publishing, and this is a pretty cool photo. Stadium in the background, Milwaukee Braves. It's probably late 50s. And here we have an 8x10 Stan Musial. Compliments of Stan Musial and Biggie's restaurant in St. Louis. It's not a live autograph. It's printed and then looks like Stan wrote on there to Hank, even though he didn't actually sign it. It's a nice photo, nice piece of memorabilia from the restaurant. Typical Stan batting stance there. And I was happy to find another University of Minnesota basketball program with Dave Winfield on the team. This is 7-foot freshman Tom Barker on the cover. We'll take a look at the roster here. Here's the team photo in the program. You can see Winfield over on the right side here. Number 31. There's the scoring page. Fred Schaus was the coach for Purdue. There's Purdue's roster. Minnesota's roster. Dave's listed at 6'7" there. He was a tall guy. Bill Musselman. Back to here, you can see that Jim Brewer, Ron Behagen both went on to play in the NBA. Just scoring. So Dave did play. There's a 12-point night for him. And Purdue scoring. And I've shown my 1954 Sports Illustrated inserts before. In 1955, Sports Illustrated also had a baseball card insert. They're actually paper thin, they're not really cardstock, but I've seen people cut them out, put them in sleeves and everything. It's just a really cool piece. Interesting comment down here. Baseball opening day found bubblegum season in full stride. And here's the cards that are presented here with Al Rosen, probably the bigger name. One of the Hal Smiths, Ferris Fain, Bob Turley, and Roy Sievers. It was said that Bob Turley could read pitchers, and if he knew a certain pitch was coming, he'd whistle to the batter. And they said he was responsible for possibly 50 of Mickey Mantle's home runs because Mickey knew what pitch was coming. And this is the other issue with baseball card insert page in it. Willie and Leo's wife. In this issue, they had a couple better players. Dusty Rhodes, World Series hero. Wally Moon, Warren Spahn, and Dick Grote and Ernie Banks. And also a little blurb about baseball trading cards being sign of the spring. Best time of the year. And yes, they do have the card backs on them. Remember, they're paper thin, so they aren't actual cards. But it's a great piece. Lots of color on the front. I want to thank everybody for watching. It's a pleasure to share what I find when I'm out and about grazing through antique shops, baseball card shops, shows, whatever. If you're in Apple Valley, Minnesota, please check out BallPark Cards. It'll be an experience in itself, checking out all the inventory he has in there. So much stuff.